In today's video, we're taking over Aston Villa for 10th season. After the 3-4 loss to PSG in the quarterfinal of the Champions League and losing 3-0 to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup, they have sacked their former coach Unai Emery and brought me in to take them to glory, with the goal in mind of winning 25 trophies and also having 3 homegrown players in our team by the end of the video. These challenges are already hard, but to make things even a little bit harder, we can assign players with UEFA Champions League winner medals. So we have to build our own European team with hungry players and not players who already established in the Champions League. My first decision I'ma take as Aston Villa manager is sign Marcus Rashford in a permanently deal, cause he has been working out for Aston Villa so far. To be honest, I don't even know why they took him out in the Paris game, but anyways, let's see how much Manchester United will want. Okay, I think I'ma just throw in Bailey in there plus 7 million. They should be able to accept that. And boys, we have signed Marcus Rashford in a Premier League deal. Looking at this Aston Villa team, it's pretty balanced. I definitely don't think we're gonna have to make a lot of signings. Before we get to tweaking with the team, we're currently still using Emery's tactics. I think it's time for me to bring in my own ideas to this team, and I'ma stick with the 4-2-3-1. I feel like it fits this team perfectly. On build-up style, I'ma leave it balanced, but on defensive, I'ma have it high. I'ma have Watkins to be the advanced striker, and I have Marcus and Mel in the same tactics to cut inside. And Roger as my number 10, I'ma have him as a shadow striker plus attacker. And both of my CDM will be deep line player makers. And I'ma keep the fullbacks as fullbacks. And that will be the tactics we'll have for this season, guys. You cannot lie, I've been cooking with these tactics.
Stop it. Get some help.
Honestly, I'm liking this team, but having T elements in the bench is definitely hard, and I just don't have the patience to wait the whole season to get him to become a CDM. But one position I would definitely love to bring a brand new player in is the right back position. I definitely don't think Cash is good enough to be my starting right back, and plus we have some cash to bring in a brand new right back. Ooh, you see what I just did there? Cash. And we just can't bring any right back in. We have to bring in somebody with no Champions League experience. 21 years old Thiago Santos will be the perfect right back. 21 years old, 77 overall. For just $3 million plus swap deal for Cash, we were able to complete the transfer of Santos. Also, I think I might just bring in a younger center back. I couldn't pass on Scalvini for just 13 million plus a swap deal. We also brought him in. I'm quite happy with the team we built so far. Let's figure out the academy position now. For my first scouting, I'm gonna send him to London, and I think we're definitely gonna need a keeper. And for my second, I'm gonna send it to Spain, try to pick up different position from there. And I receive a lot of offer for different players that I actually don't need in the team. Unfortunately, I had to let T elements go. We did not find a position for him in the team, and Manchester United were offering 56 million. And Miguel ended up leaving, joining Juventus for 38 million. Digne also joined Liverpool for 22 million. That was a massive club clear out, but I'm happy with the small squad we have. So let's see how the boys do this season. No way we came second place under Tottenham, and we only lost to them by 1 point. But hold up, why universes did Tottenham winning the Premier League? But looks like the team did pretty well, second place in our first season. Well done. Okay, somehow we lost to Manchester United in the Emery Cup, but we ended up beating Spurs in the Carabao Cup, making that trophy number 1. But we got humiliated to Bayern in the Champions League round of 16. So this whole tournament we managed to win only 1 trophy. Okay, this is a bad start. And this season Watkins putting up 33 goals. Seemed like Ramsey took all Rashford's minute, cause he ended up scoring 22 goals playing 60 games. Well, Rashford only scored 5 goals. And we have a couple great academy coming in. Wilson, 65 overall, has a great potential, so I think I'm gonna hire him to the team. Season 2, and we have about 300 million in our bank. We can literally sign any players we want in any position in this team. But I just don't want to sign a lot of players. I also want to give our academy players chances. Lee, who's currently on a loan, is doing pretty well. Wilson, who's currently in the team, is actually doing well, showing great potential. Sam's go to Miranda. And I just found out Aston Villa bought Link Jr. from Juventus. Bro, I really think it's gonna be important in this team. And Man City shows interesting in our center back Torres. Him being 28 years old and only 82 overall, I think I might have to let him go. And there we have it, boys, completing the deal. If we want to go for the trophy this season, we need to bring in a stronger center back. Speaking about stronger center back, I think Tapsoba might be the great fit. He's currently playing for Leverkusen, he's a stronger figure, and I think he's gonna be the perfect fit. For just 55 million, boys, we were able to bring him into Aston Villa. Now that we got a center back position secure, we're still missing a backup striker to Watkins, and I think I have the perfect name in my head. John Duran will be the perfect fit. He's currently playing in Saudi Arabia and used to play for Aston Villa. I don't think the story has to end right now. He's too young to be in Saudi. We need him in Europe right now. So we brought him back to Aston Villa for only 55 million. Aston Villa fans, it's a L transfer or a W. We are slowly building up our dream team. Now let's see how the boys do this season. Bro, we came 7th place in the Premier League race. We have fallen off so far in the table. We will even be in the Champions League next season. In the Emery Cup, we lost to Spurs. worse. To make it worse, we lost to Liverpool in a Carabao Cup. We literally have the Champions League left. If we lose the Champions League, we will not win any trophy this season. Oh, and that just great, we lost to Barcelona in the playoffs. Bro, this has to be a stinker of a season. And it's not like we don't have a team that can compete, because we have a great team. How did we feel so behind? Okay, next season we need to avoid doing another season like this, because we need to win trophies. Season 3, and honestly I want to make a big change into the team. We are currently playing a 4-2-3-1. Since last season we signed John Duran, I feel like I want to use him and Watkins at the same time. So I will be switching to the 3-4-1-2. Build up style of balance, defensive approach of high. And looking at the required position we need in this formation, we will not be needing left backs anymore. That means we might have to let Madsen go, and also Santos, who we just got last season. Unless we got something good of it, Ramsey is actually going pretty well, 25-85 overall. Well, Marcus Rashford's growth has been extremely slow, and honestly I think I might just sell the players that we don't need in the team. And looks like Rashford will be leaving, only being here for 2 seasons. I wish it could have worked out, but not everything lasts forever. And bro, Norway's joining Manchester United again for 47 million. Well, that's a whole different story now. Madsen also joining Arsenal for 89 million, and Onana to Manchester United. How did this happen? We have about 500 million in our bank. We can literally bring any players we want in any position. Few position I'm thinking about bringing a brand new signings is the center back position. I'm definitely not gonna let 33 years old Ming be my starter, and also Komara's partner in the midfield position. I really like Koku, 25 years old, 85 overall, has great stacks and is currently playing for Benfica and never won the Champions League. And there we have it, boys. Only for 76 million we were able to complete the transfer. I was looking for a left-footed center back, then I came across this beast, Snyder, currently playing for Leverkusen, 20 years old, 89 overall. And there's no way I'm not gonna bring him to the club. It's gonna cost us, but I gotta do whatever I can. We need him in the center back line. For 139 million we complete the transfer of Snyder. And we did not start from there, we also signed 2 new center backs for backup, and also finishing it off with another striker. And boys, this can go right or wrong because we actually changed the team around so much, but hopefully this formation works out. Let's skip to the season and see how the boys do. Oh my god, another season without winning the Premier League. What is this? Why is it so hard to win the Premier League? Bro, what's up with this league?
Daddy, chill.
Alright, I'm calm now. I'm sorry you had to see me crash out, but we also lost the Emery Cup. Adding to more losses, we lost to the Carabao Cup, but somehow win the final of the UEFA Conference League. How did I even know we was in this competition? Boys, we have a chance to win 1 trophy this season. Look at Watkins' stats, putting up 39 goals this season. I wonder why we made it to the finals. But Durham had a stinker season, only scoring 9 goals. But nevertheless, boys, it's about time to win this trophy. We need it badly. And come on, only winning by 1-0. It doesn't matter to me, boys, cause that's trophy number 3. Season 4, and Martinez does not want to retire. At 34 years old, he's still the best player in our team. And there's couple academy, they're already ready to take his spot, like Matthews, 19 years old, 74 overall. Also, Wilson is showing a great potential as well. I'm very satisfied with the team, but the only problem I have is Kamara. Last season, he seemed to be struggling in that position and he was not getting enough minutes. So I think I'm gonna sign somebody who can actually play there. And there we have it, boys. Kamara finally leaving Aston Villa. He will be joining Man City for 81 million. And the player will be taking his position will be Larson, 23 years old, 85 overall. And look, the stacks are there. He looks pretty strong, and that's exactly what we need in the midfield. So I think I'm gonna have to bring him in. For 66 million, boys, we were able to complete the transfer of Larson to Aston Villa. Let's go. And this is the team we're gonna have for this season. By the way, if you want us to win the Premier League, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. It means a lot. End of the season, and we have done it, boys. Winning our first Premier League with Aston Villa, beating Manchester City. Come on, making that trophy number 4. And we also destroyed Manchester City in the Emery Cup 6-1, making that trophy number 5. In the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, we lost to Brian. In another quarterfinal, this time in the Europa League, we also got knocked out. But I'm glad Duran finally stepped up, scoring 42 goals this season alone. Now that we're in season 5, boys, I don't think I'm gonna have to do a lot of changes. Last season, the boys did win the Premier League, and I feel like they can still do a lot if I give them time together. So we will sim to the end of the season and see how the team do. And there we have it, boys, winning another Premier League title by a margin this time. That's trophy number 6 to us. Oh, facing Manchester City in another Emery Cup, beating them this time in penalties. Trophy number 7. Could we actually reach 25? I'm starting to get hope, guys. But we lost the Carabao Cup to Arsenal. And boys, we came so close to the Champions League. We lost to Inter Milan in the semi-finals. Oh, that's so close, but too far away. Bro, overall, the team did pretty good this season. I was not expecting that, but if we only make a couple changes next season, I'm sure we can take it all home. Season 6, and bro, Martinez does not want to retire. He's 36 years old and look at his overall. He's not going down. At this point, I'm gonna have to force him out of the club. Cause we still have some challenge to complete, like having 3 academy players in this team. And I know for sure Wilson can be that player that take Martinez's position. He's 21, 77, is showing great potential. Also another player likely to leave the club is Watkins. His age is finally declining, 33 years old, and his overall start to drop. Cashing on him right now I think is the best solution, 88 million to Man City. And so our legendary keeper Martinez will be joining Manchester United for 14 million. For the keeper position, we have Wilson, our young academy, occupying that position. So that means we have 1 academy in the squad and 2 more to go. But we do have to bring in a striker now. I came across this striker, I don't know how to pronounce his name so I won't say it. 84 overall, 20 years old. And I think that's a Poland flag if I'm not wrong, probably Lewandowski's region. Signing a striker from Villarreal for $87 million deal completed. End of the season and we came second place under Newcastle, just by a small point. But we beat Liverpool in the Community Shield, making that trophy 8. But we lost the Emirates Cup, and also we got knocked in the Carabao Cup, bro. And we also got knocked in the Champions League by Leipzig. How did we do that bad? Look at this team. Other than our keeper, everybody's close to hitting 90. Why are they struggling to win trophies? It's looking more unlikely that we're gonna reach 25. Let's aim for 15. Season 7, and honestly boys, like I said last season, I won't be making any signings cause I feel like the team just need time to play with each other. So let's keep to the end of the season and hopefully we get trophies in this season. Oh come on, this is a terrible start, finishing in 5th place this season in the Premier League. Bro, I don't even think we're gonna be in the Champions League next season. But so far we're doing good in the Emirates Cup because we beat Brian, making that trophy number 9. In the Emirates Cup we're struggling heavily. We lost to West Ham, and also the Champions League we got destroyed by Real Madrid. Like honestly, what is there to improve on? Look at our attack, everybody's 90. Our midfield, they're all 90. Even our center backs are 90. Like what are we missing in this team honestly? Season 8, and I think I figured it out. I think we're lacking some squad depth. That's probably why the player are over-tiring and they cannot play every single game. So I think if we bring in couple squad depth, we should do well this season. I'll be bringing back a midfield Boris, 26 years old center back Korshi, top it up with a center attacker Dardar. Alright, we have tweaked a couple things in our bench. Hopefully this time the squad did good and we have a great season. End of the season and we have won another Premier League, making that our 10th trophy. On the Community Shield we got knocked out by Liverpool. West Ham beat us again in the Emirates Cup. In the Carabao Cup, West Ham beat us again. What's going on? We need to get revenge on this team. And we got knocked out in the round of 16 in the Europa Cup. I cannot believe this. We managed to win 1 trophy per season. This is terrible. Now that we're season 9, we have to start thinking about the Champions League. Malin is 33 years old, but his overall is still pretty good. So I think I can leave him in the team for this 1 more season. In the Wang Academy, Talbot is showing great results. 22 years old, 80 overall. He can definitely be a starter in this team too. End of the season and we came second place under Liverpool in the Premier League race. Trophy number 11 with the Community Shield. In the Emirates Cup we lost in the round of 4. Also in the round of 4 we got knocked out in the Carabao Cup. But wait a minute, am I saying this right? Did we actually make it the Champions League final facing Juventus? Bro, no way. Boys, we actually in the Champions League final. This is incredible. But no, Roger and Duran will not be in this game. They both got a red card. Oh, this is a big loss. Alright guys, we have to cross our finger. Can we win this without Rodgers and Duran? And yes, we have done it boys, destroying them 3-0 in the finals is insane, making the trophy number 11 and our first Champions League. Season 10 and looks like Top Soba will be leaving the club. I think a team paid off his release clause, that's why he's leaving. But no worries, I was planning to bring in a new center back anyways. It looks like Marlon left, so that means Tabin will be taking his spot in the right mid position. And we just have to bring in 1 more academy into the team and that will be completing one of the other challenges. First, let's try to find a center back. I think a good replacement will be Dumar. He's playing for Newcastle, so he has experience to play in the Premier League and he's 27 years old, 86 overall. For 84 million, we were able to complete the deal. And I did not want to make a lot of change in this team because I still want to win another Champions League. Can the boys do it? Trophy number 12, winning the Premier League this season. But we lost the Emirates Cup in the finals. And around the 4, we lost the Carabao Cup. But make it trophy number 13 with the UEFA Super Cup. And we made it to another Champions League final facing Barcelona. We didn't reach 25 or 15, but if we win this Champions League, boys, that would automatically give us a pass. Alright, the moment of truth, can we do it? And yes, we have done it, boys, winning 2-1 against Barcelona. And that completes the video. If you guys enjoy, make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.